It's on, baby. It's on. Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. It's your boy, the Louisiana country boy, coming in here live. Boy, look at here. And I got a spectacular, fantastic old fella. He's a Los Angeles fella. He's a Californian. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute, Eddie. I was reading a little bit about you. You actually done went from one coast to the other coast. He done went from the East Coast to the West Coast, and now he in the best place he could be. He down south. We're going to turn him into an old country boy. That's what we're going to do. Look at here. Tonight, I have this fella right here, and I'm going to shut my mouth because Eddie be pressed for time because he's a businessman. He handling everything in the world. But I'm going to tell y'all, this fella right here is bringing a very, very, very wonderful thing. And he's going to tell y'all about that thing right here to Houston coming up. And that's why I brought this young man on the show tonight, because I want him, Eddie, I don't normally ask questions, but here go 3 questions I want to know tonight. The who, the what, and the why. Those are the 3 things I want to know about this wonderful event that you have coming up. I want you to tell these people. I want them. You know what I want at the end of the night, at the end of this thing, Eddie? I want them to be as excited about it as I am. I want them to be just as excited. So look at here. I got my wonderful co-host with me. So I got my backup. So if Eddie, if you act up, I got my backup. I got my posse with me. Okay. But look at here. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go country. To some, I will present. To others, allow me to introduce the man with the vision, the man with the plan, the man of the BMAs, the one, the only, Eddie Roberson.
Well, that's a good introduction. How you doing, everyone that's out there in Louisiana Country Boy Show? It's a pleasure of talking on the show this evening. And like you said, I'm very busy, but we talked for a few times now. I promised him that I would be on the show. And I think his lovely co-host, is that Trina I talked with?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, we had a good time. So I am a little slow because I've been all day answering questions because we're at our last minute show preparation. And coming this Sunday, for everybody that wants to know, is the Houston BMA. We're standing for Black Music Awards, and we're really excited about this award show. So we hope that you all come out and support us here in Houston, Texas, downtown at the Roberson Theater. So we have a fantastic lineup for you and some of the best musicians in Texas that will be appearing, and also some of the best celebrities that's here in Texas also. And they're all known all over Texas. And this year, we did something a little different because we got in between different people that was gigging and big names that were appearing. But, sometimes you get into a situation, hey, you do what you do. And when I realized the people that we have on our show, on our gala, I call it a gala in our event, it's some powerful people, like Wash Allen, which is everybody knows.
Yes.
Jose Guerrera. And then I got from the radio station, Donna Franklin, program director of KTSU. I got Funky Larry Leroy Jones that everybody knows from he used to be with Magic, now he's with KTSU. I got the Mad Hatter. I got Doc Sam that's been in the business for over 50 years, and Parasini from KTSU. And then I have other celebrities like Norman Connors and Valentine and a brother from the used to be with the Gap Band and Charlie Wilson Band, Mr. Dorian Paul. And the list goes on, but that's just some of our headliners as far as call out the mainstream or the honorees. But in our nominee category, we have some of the best Zydeco, Southern Soul, male and female R&B singers, male and female, best blues, male and female, rap and hip hop, male and female, best neo soul, jazz females, male and female performing band, the best gospel choir, male and female, and the best live performance. And we have one of the most important categories that I always cherish since we started the Black Music Award. It's called a Rising Star. And
Wow.
a rising star is either a young musician that's getting into the business and they're surrounded, coming into this atmosphere of red carpet affair, and the cameras and such as you guys will be there as media, taking pictures and asking questions and determine where their career will go after the night. And believe me, I seen some of the rising star start. We started in LA, but I seen some of the rising star start for teenagers, and they got their own doing studio work or touring with someone. And that's just a brief of what's going on with the BMA right now.
Wow. Wow.
Ooh,
Wow. Well,
I'm
Eddie,
so excited, Eddie.
Thank you.
yes, I will just say this. I applaud you for the vision. I applaud you for bringing it. I know personally just a little bit how hard you've been working. Boy, I tell y'all, this man been working, y'all. Let me tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I've been trying to call Eddie. He be rushing me out the phone because he up there. I gotta change. All right, I gotta get this stuff. But that just shows your dedication to this, and it shows your belief in it. And the thing is what you're doing and the giving back and the supporting others. Eddie, I tip my old country hat to you, fella. I do. Can you give a little bit for me, because I'm kind of old and I forget things, how you got this kicked off? What was it that was in you to get this started
Well,
or to bring it to Houston?
okay. Well, actually, it started with me to bring it to Houston when I first moved here. That was about 10 years ago, and I came to here and didn't know I was going to be living here that long, but I came decided to make this my home because my kids are grown. I have no babies, and so I was invited to come here. And when I got here, I started notice there was a lot of talent here in Texas. We had Joe Sample here, and I was catching the bus when I first came here, and I rode on the bus with one of Joe Sample's drummer. Then I started saying, I said, Yolanda Adams live here, and these different people that live in Texas, and the Ghetto Boys, and I called my business partner. I said, Rick, it's an opportunity to have a Black Music Awards here, and we decided we was going to start one over here because we have chapters. And for everyone that doesn't know right now, the BMA is almost 23 or 24 years old, but we're all on the West Coast. We started in Sacramento, California, and it was called the Sounds of Soul at the time. Then we went to then we started from there, and we did the Bay Area. That's Oakland, San Francisco, up in that little area around there, San Jose, and the musicians in that area. And so Rick, my business partner, wanted to say, man, we need to go. I'd like to have one in Los Angeles. I said, really? He said, but he didn't know anyone in LA, and I'm from LA. And so I'm the vice president here in Houston, but I'm president of the Los Angeles chapters. So we started expanding chapters of this BMA program and also an award ceremony. But we haven't reached that plateau of BET where all the sponsorship dollars and the Grammys and the big award shows that are televised. But we're on our way right now because we got right now, thanks to a great brother that talked to me about 3 weeks ago, we got Fox Soul. So maybe we can jump from there and get started. But we brought it here. My business partner, she went on a Black Expo. We do Black Expo and other events, and she came back and she said, "I have a Black Music Awards going to be in Houston. I mean, in Las Vegas. That's one of our biggest, hugest show because it's a 3-day event." And when she came back, she says, "I wasn't part of that one because I kind of stayed here in Houston." She says, "I want to do a Black Expo. I mean, a music awards here." And we had started one with a couple of co-founders, Jazzy and also Andrea. And so they're from Houston, and they knew a lot of the musicians, the Turf and the People and all of these other musicians. And we started, the first one was in 2021, 2020, I believe. And so, but when we started it, it was a Zoom because that was the year of the COVID.
Right.
So we couldn't have one for a theater where people come out and perform and have the show and present the award and they perform on stage and give an award, regular award show like we're having right now. And so we had to do Zoom, but the Zoom was really popular. And I hope you guys remember when COVID was happening, even the celebrities were all doing their music on Zoom. You know,
Yes.
everybody was at no studio, no clubs, no nightclubs, no concerts. There was just you have a concert right on Zoom. You know, you can go and see
Right.
anywhere from Brandy, from Beyonce. Everybody was doing a little Zoom clip, and showing their talent. And the ones that really, really just wanted to keep their name in the industry going. So we said we're going to do a Zoom, but what we did was different. We did Zoom all of our chapters. We had Los
Mm.
Angeles, Vegas, the Bay Area. We started our first. We had Chicago. I think New York was in it. Um, Atlanta, and then we had the first one here in Houston, Texas. It was so then we built it up, and each chapter had all of their nominees and their honorees, just like we're doing today. I mean, this Sunday, they're all built up, and then when it came time to the award show time, you can come in and buy a ticket to your particular city that you want. So
Wow.
many people came on the Zoom, it crashed.
Wow.
It actually crashed all over the country. So, but all the video was saved, and then you can actually go back later and say, "I want to see LA." And you click on Los Angeles, you can watch the whole show in LA. Then, if you want to
Wow.
come back to Houston, you can go click on the show in Houston, or you can click on to the Bay Area, see all the different talent. It was really unique. But now we have this one came back in 2023. Um, Miss Christine Johnson, we call her CJ. She's the president, and we granted her. She came and said, "I would like to take over the BMA." And so, the co-founder and the president, co-founder, the founder, Rick Warren, he said, "Man, she want to come back and do. Let's go, let her have it." And so he said, "But I'm the vice president because one thing about me, I know this operation. I know how this program runs, and one thing is like." Donnie was telling me I don't play when it comes to the BMA because you're going to come when you two come to the red carpet event, you will see a spectacular award show with class, dignity, people coming in their beautiful gowns in a huge, beautiful theater, and with celebrity status, and that's the whole part of the BMA. Is to take a lot of these local talent that's been gigging all in the different clubs and nightclubs, and probably some went on different tours, but they never experienced that experience of walking the red carpet where they are important. And that's my computer. Hold on. They are important, and
Right.
they come in and they actually come up, and it's all about them. So when you be interviewing them, you can interview what record company you're with or what they're doing, and this is best jazz artist, and you get somebody in the corner and you get a chance to talk to the celebrities, and to me they're all celebrities. So you have all these people coming from the best Zydeco, J. Paul, and some of the Zydeco players are some of the blues singers and the hip hop singers and rappers and all of those categories, and they're gonna really love that attention and just the cameras and the paparazzi film, that's important to some of these people. And they finally get a chance to experience that. And this Sunday, we went all the way out. And just because we didn't get people on this level this year, like my goal is to go after celebrities like Bun B and Yolanda Adams and Kathy Taylor and H Town and Lil Flip. They slipped in my hand because we talked about what happened to me for a few months, and Trina, you know what happened. I was ill, so I didn't get the full effect. But this one, we're going to do what we're going to do, and it's going to be so important, so beautiful. It's that when they leave the gala on Sunday night at about 8 o'clock when it's over, they're going to say, "Wow, that was an experience. This was really good," because I have a team that is so magnificent. Curtis Vaughn is a stage director, and he's my regular BMA team. And these guys, Curtis, he don't play by his plays or how to and how to sound.
That's amazing.
I got Horace Young, and he is one of the most dedicated musicians in in Houston, Texas. And I had one of the best band. And he was like, "Eddie, next year we're gonna have strings and all of that." So and we're there in the pit. And when you see the show and the love and the care that went into it, and Jazzy and Andrea got some of the best entertainers in Houston, Texas to appear. And it's just not, we just pick them and they come. We choose them based on their talent. But
Right.
also, it's not, none of us have anything about who's going to win. Like I told the person who's holding the envelopes, her name is Arlene, she's on the red carpet, she's holding the winner's name. I never want to know who won. I don't even know who I don't even want to know. Don't bring them near me, and because it's a voting process.
Right.
So everybody, if you have a singer that's supposed to think is gonna win because they got they bad and all of that, but they didn't promote their talent and they didn't get people to come vote for me, I'm gonna be at the BMA because see, Houston is just now still learning who the BMA is. But after this Sunday,
That's it.
BMA will be a household name around Houston, Texas, because we're going to make sure we established the ground last year at the Ensemble Theater, which is a small theater, and only had about 300 and some people there, but it was standing room only. And believe me, it was a fantastic show. I got out my seat 2 or 3 times, but then we were ready to go to a higher theater, which is downtown at the Cullen Theater. Beautiful theater, setting, sound, stage, and the whole atmosphere, and then all of the work that we got coming in there. So we this is how we're starting here in Houston, and I thought it was a great idea to test it out at a small theater because my coworker, my president, she wanted to start huge, just make it a big show. And I said, no, nobody know about the BMA here. And
Right.
it's still like, so, on a big scale, like the Beyonce levels and H Towns and all those other Houston Houstonians that live here in Houston and even Texas. I got Lizzo in Dallas. That's where she lives, somewhere out there. One of the big stars out there. Which one we want to incorporate all of them. And like I said, in Louisiana, we had people crawling from Louisiana want to be in here, but it's not your year yet. So
Right.
there was a little conflict. Everybody's coming. I had more people want to be on the BMA show from Louisiana than Houston, and but
Wow.
I had a conflict because I don't control no more of getting the nominees. That's the local talent. So I took myself out of it because what I do, Donnie, I'm in charge of operations. I make sure everything runs the way it's supposed to do, such as your red carpet. Like you call me, that's okay. What you're going to have, you have this. This is where you can go. And I called and told you how if you want to appear to the show, I set aside something for just tickets for you, to come in because we don't give that because if I would, I'd be giving half of my tickets away to our media. But you have been so good to check them. And I like what you did with me last night on my birthday. It was really cool. Because my plan was to be by myself, and I haven't, since I was sick, I ain't had a drink in 17 months. Yeah, and you know the story now, which is since I'm going to drink a day on my birthday and wouldn't even drink it. I just.
Well, I'm jealous, Mr. Robinson.
I had some Remy, and I came home. I drank 2 swallows and fell out. And my
Mr. Eddie.
Yes.
I'm very jealous. I'm telling you and Country Boy. Y'all know Country Boy know I'm territorial. How y'all been having these conversations without me involved? I am jealous. So
Hey,
jealous.
what?
Mr. Eddie, I thought me and you had built a relationship.
Yeah, no,
Hey.
Drew, I was shocked that you guys are partners. He'll tell you. And he says, well, I said, who are you bringing with me? He said, well, Trina. I said, Trina, I said, not talking.
And when you inboxed me, you was like, now who you
and I said, oh man, I like her. She had parts other than the ones tomorrow. I'm supposed to go to Houston a media outlet and do a video inviting personally me doing a live invite to everybody finally for this Saturday. So I'm going to the studio and record this with the green backdrop and our logo. So I got a call in the morning. I should have called this evening, but I've been so busy trying to do these last minute details. And but you guys are really cool. I enjoyed being on your podcast. And
well, I thank you, Eddie. I want to say this, and I'm going to give you these words, and I'm going to back up what you said 100%. If y'all folks, and I'm going to go country, Eddie, so excuse me, I got my LA on me. if y'all folks don't know about the BMAs after Sunday, you will. I'm telling you right now, this is the hottest thing that's going. This man here, and I applaud you once more again for bringing this right here. Houston, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all better get ready, get ready, get ready. I'm telling you, because the BMAs are coming, baby. And I'm telling you, it is the hottest ticket going.
Well, we want everybody to do one thing, even though you can. I like what you just said, but here's something that even put you advance of that. Just go to our website. Go to HoustonBMA.com. Houston BMA, and you will see. You'll be surprised at the
It is a
celebrity.
great website.
Yeah,
I
we
will
we
say.
people we give an award show in the past. Stevie Wonder, Temptation, Gladys Knight, and the list goes on and on. And we're trying to put that BMA and list all the people that we're doing here in Texas and above. So I know when we open up the next cities that come in here, I'm expecting a lot of people from Louisiana because Louisiana got some talent down there, and you guys got a different type of groove of music. Like I found when I moved here, it was a whole different. We didn't have it's not a big Southern soul in California, much as it is in Houston. They didn't, I was with Don Sam on the radio station one day, and he plays on Friday, one talent versus the other one, and I think it was Johnny Taylor versus who was the other one? He had I can't think of the other guy, but he was telling me, he said, "Man, you're in the South right now. People in the South, JT, you don't know." And I said, "Man, who was the other guy he was playing with?" And he was an LA boy. My mind is kind of fogged right now, but and so I said, Johnny Taylor. I said, "Yeah, well, Johnny Taylor's all right, but this person's going to beat Johnny Taylor." And I could see his face. I can't think of the name. And she said, and he's on the radio show. Don Sam. He says, "Man, I'm tell you one thing, man. This is the South, and everybody in the South like JT."
JT.
Yeah. And so after the thing, JT swept the whole award. At the end of the show, the count was all for Johnny Taylor. And so I didn't realize I liked Johnny Taylor until one day I was sitting in the car. I was working at the time, and I heard I saw on my thing Johnny Taylor live concert. I think it was done in Dallas, and believe me, when I got to watching that man show, I've been a JT fan since then. And here's something so funny. His daughter is my best friend now.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she's in LA. We gave her an award one year, and she came. She was so modest, and she said the whole time. She said, "Eddie, I'm ready to go." And I said, "Well, just wait right here because you're coming up next." And so she's really a very beautiful young lady, and she finally came up performing. But it was an honor to. And with matter of fact, I created a screen for her. She came on to sing one of her daddy's songs.
Oh, wow.
And we had ran the video up on stage while he was singing the same song. So we still had that video. That's one of my treasures. I collect all my tapes and things for the future, and I store them in my hard drive so they can always, and my kids can always see things. But yes, I hope that you guys really come out, and like I said, if you want to know even more, and then you want to buy tickets or find out the history of the BMA, who's going to be there, it's HoustonBMA.com, and you will be like, "Oh, okay, this brother's serious about what we're doing," because we're not playing around, and it's not like a little overnight show. Everything is done with class, dignity, and I'm looking forward to seeing both of you in person than other this little screen that I'm looking at.
Well, before I know Country Boy's time is running low, so let me just say this real quick, and I'm gonna back out of y'all's way.
Okay.
To say that to everybody, the website. Country Boy and I actually talk about different award shows. We have our own thoughts and opinions. I must say, when I opened your website, it told me about the how wonderful and amazing professional your BMA Awards is going to be. I know it's gonna be out there. Your website was just absolutely top notch. The history, the
Her name
awards.
is, her name is Shakita. Her name is Shakita. She designed that for us. So, and we
Thank
made
you.
it.
She did a great job. Very
Yes,
informative.
thank you. So,
Well,
So
Eddie,
anyway, I
I
just want
know.
to say good luck, Eddie. Because I'm back out of the country. Well, this is his show, but told him I was gonna come on with y'all. But great job. I'm excited about Sunday. Do you know that until we start talking, I didn't realize Sunday was the third. Just don't tell nobody. But I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm always, what they say, you got to stay ready, so you have to get ready. But I'm ready. I'm excited. Thank you so much for welcome coming on both of our shows and talking about your event. And also thank you for allowing us to be a small, incy-wincy part of the event on Sunday. I'm super excited.
Think of you being small. Think of you being an important part because I love the media. Yes, I love media, so don't think of it just like that. I think of you guys.
Thank you.
Because the people, when they see you come up with your cameras and your video, they're gonna love you guys because that's what they feed on and that's what they want. And you're making them part of the lifestyle that we want them to have. Okay, because I want them to feel cameras and flash and glories and you guys coming up with the microphone. No, you're a big part, so not a little small part. No, you're not. So don't think that about us at all.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna let you gentlemen take over. I'm gonna let Country Boy take his show back.
Well, Eddie, I want to say this on a personal note. And I don't use this word very, very, very loosely, okay? When I say this is I consider you a friend just in our conversations. I have the utmost respect for you and what you're doing, stepping outside and bringing something here, sharing your knowledge, sharing your energy. Houston, I'm going to say this one more time. Houston, step up. Houston, come out. This is going to be an amazing show. And Eddie, you know, I always say something. I got this new saying I say now, Eddie.
We're a gala, though. We're not a show. This is a gala. It's not
a gala. I'm sorry.
We're not a show. A show is when you go buy a ticket, go see Beyonce or Stevie Wonder. It's a show. This is a gala. This is where you
gala.
Yes.
There you go. I got you. This wonderful gala that is coming up. And Eddie, I got this new saying that I go, if you're not at the BMAs, then you're not nowhere. That's where you need to be. If you're not at the BMAs, then you are no place. The place you need to be Sunday is at the BMA Awards. Look at here. Come see my man Eddie, because he is putting on a gala. Eddie, if you got any last words you want to leave, Eddie?
No, I have nothing. You guys have covered this very good, and I really want to thank all your listeners, and I hope that out of all your shows that we welcome everybody to come, and and it's always, I'm a businessman. It's called Butts and Seats, but see, our Butts and Seats is going to be something that we want everybody to experience. So if you don't do it, you don't come home. Next time you hear us for next year for our next show, you probably be standing room only in line just to get tickets, or even on the website, and you can purchase tickets on our website. And I see you have it here in the corner on the computer, and that's right. That's the HoustonBMA.com. And please come out. And you're going to see the red carpet starts on Texas Avenue, and it starts at 4:00 for the red carpet affair. And come out and drink, be merry. But the doors open up at 6:00. The show actually started at 6, and enter into the theater. You would just experience, and this is a black tie affair, so just come out with your gowns and your suit. This is not a t-shirt, sagging jeans or anything. A kind of affair,
Eddie, get them straight. Get them straight.
This is a very dignified culture event, and this is also one thing we're doing. We're celebrating Black Music Month.
Yes.
This is Black Music Month, June, and June has always been Black Music Month, and I'm a musician myself, and I'm very, serious about Black Music Month, and also June is always important to me because it's my birthday in June.
That right there.
So anyway, I want everybody please come out, and I'll be slowly around, but I do have an assistant. And if you want to meet and talk to me, just tell the front desk where's Eddie, and they'll find me, and I'll try to meet as many people as I can. But I'll be on the red carpet between both rooms. So it's a pleasure being on the show. I thank you both, and I want to see you guys, and I hope that this will be. Oh, that's cool. You guys are hooking us up. So I look forward to that, and that's it with me for this evening.
Hey, thank you so much, Eddie. Thank you so much. Thank each and every one of y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all go to HoustonBMAs.com. Go check out the website. Y'all turn out Sunday. Y'all turn out for this wonderful gala Sunday. Turn out. And you get a chance to look, you might get a chance to see Eddie. You get a chance to see the old country boy. You get a chance to see my co-host a little bit. Y'all come on out. It's going to be a gala. Houston BMAs. Thank you, Eddie. I love you, my brother.
All right.
We out of here.